Fontaine reports on what was an impressive turnout at the inaugural Women's Football Jamboree.
So go to the numbers, line up inside foot forward, and then look at the ref to make sure we're on side.
Halftime at this Western Women's Canadian Football League game was an opportunity for players to make on-field adjustments and savor the moment. All 8 of the league's teams from Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba came to Griffith Stadium as a kickoff to the inaugural WW CFL season. With many of the women suiting up for the first time, you could feel the pigskin fervor. Even the league's president moonlights as a right tackle for her hometown Calgary Rage. Now I'd like to see the CFL commissioner try that.
This is my third year playing for the Rage, 2 years prior to that on the Rockies, and it's just a sport that once you start it, you really get a huge addiction to it. It's one of the only sports that I've played where absolutely anybody can play. All shapes and sizes can play this sport. We've got a position for everybody on a football team, and we absolutely have the coaching that will teach you how to tackle and how to be tackled.
The Saskatoon Valkyries, named after a character of Norse mythology, have a distinct rugby flavor to their team.
You can just hit a lot harder, and you just go and you have you hit them and then you get up and you're like, I didn't even feel that, compared to hitting with no pads on. So, I mean, it was a big difference for me, and being able to throw myself into something with almost no fear of what was going to happen was really exhilarating. So,
the idea of a women's football league was an easy sell for Heather Henderson, who has been commuting from Prince Albert to attend practices since March.
It's an experience you're never going to get again. It was my theory. It was something that I had to do. I'm a big Rough Rider fan, and so to have my opportunity to play in green, and we're going to go play in Taylor Field on the 22nd of May. So it's good. We get a halftime show at Regina on July 9th for the Rider game, us against the Riot, so it'll be good. It's everything that I need. I hope it keeps going. This is something that I've wanted to see for years, and so the fact that it's actually here is wow. So I'm pretty stoked about it, and myself personally, I told my parents if I can make it through this season unscathed, we'll see what next year brings. Not because I don't love it, but because I'm getting old, and I feel it every day.
Jessie Biden's initial foray into football came at last year's World Championships, which she admits was quite a jump. The city of Grand Prairie has a grassroots football scene that introduces their girls to the sport in high school. It's a system Bidens would like to see more of in our province.
I think we absolutely need to work on younger levels of girls football. Right now we've got the senior team, but there's not a lot for high school. Some girls play on their boys' high school team, but they're the exception, not the rule. So we definitely need to work on it and get girls tackle football into high schools, elementary schools. Basically everything they've got for the boys, I'd like to see us have for the girls too.
I think the one thing that I think all women should know and remember is whatever sport it is, just get out and do it. And tackle football is right here waiting for you. There's teams already built, and if you're in a city that doesn't have one, build one. Contact us and we'll help you do it, because that's what the big thing is. We need you out on the gridiron, and let's make it happen.
For Shaw Sports, I'm Matthew Prefontaine.
I'm your